Hey guys, Dr. Rob here, and I wanted to welcome you today to my next whiteboard session. Today I'm actually on location. I'm in one of our exam educational rooms, and I wanted to just take a second and cover a topic that I've been getting some feedback about. And the topic is, how does adrenal fatigue cause insomnia? If the glands are so fatigued, why doesn't a person just sleep forever? Why do they have problems with sleep? And I'm going to cover that right now. It has to do with what's called the circadian rhythm. You see, what's supposed to happen is in the morning time when you wake up, your adrenal hormones, they shoot up. They shoot up, and those hormones wake you up. So your adrenal hormones come way up. And that's in the morning, let's say like 7 a.m. And then as the day goes on, you get to lunch, they're still pretty high. After lunch, they start coming down. And now you're in the afternoon, and now you're in the evening. So here is probably around like 10 p.m. So the adrenal glands output hormone throughout the day, and then it starts to come down in the late afternoon, and then by the evening time around 10 p.m. it's supposed to be low. So you're not supposed to have a whole lot of adrenal hormones floating around. And then while you're sleeping, the adrenal hormones then are low throughout the time of sleep. And then when you wake back up in the morning, here they go back up again. Now, the opposite happens with your nighttime hormones. Like, for example, melatonin is a hormone made in the pineal gland, which sits in the brain, helps to regulate your sleep cycle. There's other hormones and neurotransmitters that are also released at nighttime that aren't quite released in the day. So here we go. In the morning, those nighttime neurotransmitters, they're low. Nighttime hormones are low. And then all of a sudden we start to get to the evening. They start to come up. By 10 p.m., they're now going up. They're real high. They stay high throughout the night. Then they drop towards the early morning. So this is a normal shift or swing of hormones. Adrenal hormones high in the morning, high throughout the day, come lower in the afternoon. By nighttime, 10 p.m., the adrenal hormones are low and the gland stays off. Now, there's a gland in your brain called the hypothalamus gland. And that gland regulates the function of the adrenal glands. And that gland is depending upon a certain amount of adrenal hormone to be manufactured every 24-hour period, or every circadian period. So every 24-hour period. Now, if that hormone level is not produced, the gland is not happy and will ask the adrenals to make the hormone. Now, here's what I mean. So let's say we have a situation where the adrenals are weak, they're fatigued. So we wake up in the morning, and instead of getting all this hormone produced, maybe we only get this much hormone produced. You could barely get out of bed with that. You're tired, you have to drink coffee, you have to force yourself to get moving in the morning, right? And your hormone stays a little bit high, but then around lunchtime, it comes crashing down and you're exhausted after lunch. So you eat lunch around here, maybe you're tired now after lunch, your adrenal hormone levels, they fall again. So now that your hormone's low, it kind of sits here and it's low, it kind of, push it back up later on in the day, and then they kind of drop again. And then when they're supposed to be going low, right, so the adrenal hormones now are supposed to be going low, the hypothalamus looks at this and goes, how much adrenal hormone did we make today? Not very much. We need to try to at least make some more. So the hypothalamus gland yells and says, adrenals, manufacture more hormone. So the adrenal glands try to do that, which is why some adrenal cases wake up not in the middle of the night, they wake up later on in the evening. So maybe around 8, 9, 10 in the evening, they start to kind of wake up a little. They get a second wind. And sometimes the adrenal case feels the best around here, actually. So, but the glands are too weak to keep up the production, so they fall, and the person falls asleep. So now they're asleep. But the hypothalamus gland is forever taking inventory. So the hypothalamus gland looks at this, and it looks at the amount of adrenal hormone that's produced throughout this period of time, and it goes, it's not enough. So around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, the hypothalamus goes, wake up, adrenal glands, let's shoot some hormone out. We need to get you up because I need a certain amount of adrenal hormone produced throughout the day. And then that's what occurs. And this is about 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. In many adrenal cases, they will wake up around 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and they'll have trouble falling back to sleep. So what's really occurring is we have this abnormal rhythm. The adrenal glands are too weak to manufacture enough hormone to appease the almighty hypothalamus gland that sits in your brain. So the solution to this, of course, is to find what on earth is stressing your poor adrenal glands. Find that thing that's causing those glands to wear out. Is it a parasite, a yeast, a bacteria, a fungi, a mold, a food sensitivity? Is it a heavy metal toxicity? Is it, what on earth is it? Because I promise you it's something, and the laundry list is long. The good thing is we're really good at determining what is stressing that gland. That's what we do all day. But regardless, this is what we need to look at, and that's why people have insomnia when they have adrenal fatigue. So I hope that helped, and I hope it answered a lot of questions for people. So have a good one, and I'll see you at the next Dr. Rob's whiteboard session.